Hello, everybody. Sunday Adelaja here. Welcome to another teaching, another program on leadership, self-leadership especially. And please go ahead and call your friends and family members. Go and invite them. Go and share the message with as many people as you care and love and you care for. Go and tag them. Okay, here we go. Yesterday I spoke about self-leadership equals foresight. And I try to explain to you the meaning of the difference between looking and seeing. And I said that a lot of people just look and they don't see. Today I want to talk about self-leadership equals vision. So I want to talk about vision itself. So vision is the ability to see. And the Bible says that my people perish for lack of vision. So which means leadership will always be needed, no matter what you do, no matter where you are. Leadership is one of the essentials of life. Why? Because leadership gives vision. Leadership gives vision. So, and if my people perish for lack of vision, it means my people will perish for lack of leadership. What is leadership? What does leadership bring to the table? Leadership is the person that has foresight. A leader is the person that has foresight. A leader is the person that is not just looking and affirming the realities that are existing. But a leader is the one that goes beyond seeing the reality that is on ground. A leader is the one that doesn't just look, but is seeing. So let's take our nation, Nigeria, for example. Most people, ordinary human beings, they will only be telling you what happens in Nigeria, what is happening in Nigeria. Oh, these politicians are bad. Oh, these churches are bad. Oh, these people are stealing our money. Oh, yeah, they killed somebody there yesterday. Oh, Boko Haram did that. Oh, the herdsmen did this. Oh, the food are expensive now. Oh, no job. They are telling you about the reality of what happened. Or they will say, oh, Lagos is now beautiful. Lagos is now beautiful. The grain, there is grain, something, flour everywhere. There is, there are buildings going up. What is that? When people live on that level, that is on the level of wanderers. People who are blind, people who just use their physical eyes, but they don't use their mental eyes. That is on the level of eyes, not on the level of sight. And that is okay, because most people are like that. Most people are ordinary people. Most people are masses or biomasses. People are just gray masses. So they just see what is happening. Oh, Buhari is old. Oh, he's sleeping. Oh, he's sick. Oh, they don't go beyond the obvious. That's why you need a leader. So what does a leader bring to the table? A leader says, yes, the prices are going up. This one, but what's the way out? Yes, the Lagos is cleaner now, and of course, maybe it's greener. But who is doing it? What are the strategies they are applying? A leader is the one that knows what are the things that are being done behind the scene, things that you cannot see with your physical eyes. You see that, okay, people say, oh, but Boko Haram is bombing, or this thing. Yes, that is the reality, but to see beyond the reality is the power of foresight and the sight rather than eyes. So eyes only sees, but leadership has foresight. Eyes only look, but leadership sees. Leadership has foresight to see. So the ability to see beyond the obvious, that is real seeing. That is seeing to the future. That is foresight. That is the function of the mind. That is what leadership brings to the table. So the world will always be in need of leadership. The leaders are people who see direction. Leaders are people who see what other people don't see. Leaders are people who have foresight, insight into the reality that other people are talking about. So most people only use their eyes. And those people who only use their eyes to see the obvious, the physical things, they are people who just wander through life. They just wander through life and complain. Oh, this one happened, that one happened. Oh, did you hear that? Did you hear that? But people who will take them out of the wilderness that they are in, people who will take them out of the hood and out of the wood, is a leader. A leader is one that will say, follow me, there is a solution. Let's go that way. Let's go this way. Let's go this way. That is what a leader brings to the table. A leader brings direction. A leader brings clarity. A leader brings foresight. A leader brings insight. A leader brings vision, unlike what people who use their physical eyes do. So leadership will always be in demand, because leadership is seeing, leadership is foresight, leadership is having not just having physical eyes, but having understanding of vision. Leadership is vision, leadership is foresight, leadership is insight, leadership is direction. So we will always need leadership because of vision. So now, when a leader, the tragedy that could be is for somebody to affirm himself as a leader or to proclaim himself as a leader and then doesn't see. And I think this is the greatest problem that we are having as a continent right now. When people assert the position of leadership, political leadership or religious leadership or social leadership, and they don't have direction for the people. They don't have insight. They don't have direction. They don't have foresight for people. They don't see where to lead people to. That is when there is danger. When there is no clear-cut vision, then there is no leadership. When there is no clear-cut foresight, then there is no leadership. When there is no and that's why when I look at the way Nigerians and politicians are campaigning and talking that vote me, I'm totally heartbroken, because I don't see them with vision. Whatever they are talking, Nigerians think that politics is about talking. So even the new generation ones, everybody is talking. I watched the debate that was done at Fella's place with one fella, Dorotoye, and Showore, and Eunice. They were debating. And I see that people are just talking. And people like it. Nigerians seem to like that kind of thing. And then what is even worse is that when they go for the campaign, that is a debate. A debate is people are supposed to present some programs and to come with vision. But what they're calling vision, to me, is not vision, it's talking. Vision is direction. Vision is, is foresight. Vision should be a concrete direction, a clear-cut direction of where we're going, what to do, how to do it. Not just to talk, this one is bad, that one is bad, that will be good. You will be good. You want me to believe you that you'll be good. But I need to see your vision. I need to see your direction. So that is the tragedy. When people want to come to a leadership position without understanding or without even possessing vision, without understanding or possessing foresight, without understanding or possessing insight. Sometimes you might have insight into the situation, but insight is inferior to foresight. But so what I'm talking about is vision right now. That self-leadership is vision. The ability to see the in colors, not just the direction that you are going, but you see, it's just like you see the vision, just like you see vision, right? Like you see on television, you see the picture in colors of where you are taking people to. You see the colored picture of where you are going and what you are describing. If you see all that in clarity, in color, then you'll be able to, sketch them out. You'll be able to print them out. You'll be able to, present them to us. But when people are just talking, I will be better than that other one, I will do this, I will do this, that is promising. That is not vision. And that is the problem that I see with the Nigerian politicum right now. And, I'm not even talking about churches now and church leaders. The church leaders, is like the vision that they have is money, to be able to make themselves good life here, create good life for themselves here on earth. But let's talk about vision, all right? So self-leadership is vision. It's important for you to know vision. You already know the first category of, let me actually tell you that there are different ways, there are 4 ways that you could see. There are 4 ways that you could see. The very inferior one, the most elementary way you could see is seeing like this, seeing with your physical eyes. I think I made that point already, that you see, with your physical eyes. I mean, you look with your physical eyes, and that is just a function of the eye, of the biology, of physiology, because of biology, because you just look and you see. So that is not seeing that we are talking about. That is seeing the obvious, seeing the physical, seeing the material, seeing the the tangible. That is the inferior. That is what everybody says. That is that, they are building house here. They have cleared that land. They have planted new tree here. There is a high price of things. Somebody killed. They said somebody killed. Just looking and seeing the obvious. So that is the elementary seeing, and that is what I call the observers or the wanderers, people who are just observing life, the observers of life. They are just observing life, or they are wandering through life. They are just wandering through life because they are just depending on their eyes, on their physical eyes, what God gave them, what biology gave them. They didn't add any value to themselves to get wisdom, to develop their mind, to develop their foresight, insight, and to be able to develop their inner eye and their mental eye. So those are the primitive people. Those are the people, they can never become leaders because they are only complaining. They are only complaining. And I'm sorry that if you go to my country today, only watch the television programs. Everybody is complaining about something. No clear cut. I don't see our people in Africa using charts, using figures, using calculations, using, bringing things. If you want to prove something, bring your figures out, bring your statistics out, bring your, painting out, bring your chart out. I don't see our people, our politicians especially, doing that, because that is the only way for you to be able to make other people see what you are seeing. If you have, that is real leadership. But to just come and talk, everybody can talk and promise. Anyway, don't let me just be hanging on that. Second kind of vision, the second way to see, second way that people see. So some people see the things that are with their own physical eyes. That is not what we need. Those are just observers through life, or they are just wanderers through life. But some other people see, but even though they see what to do, they are already, this is the next category of seeing. So these people don't just see in their physical eyes, but they see problems, they see solutions, they see the reality of what is happening, or they even see some ways that things could be resolved. But they will never step out on their own to lead the way and say, okay, let's go. It's just like saying three of us are standing here, and you said, I know because we have different roads and we don't know which road will take us to where we're going. But one of us knows that road, this is the road, this is the right road to go. And he's saying, yes, this is the right road to go, but I will not go. I will not go forward. I will not. But you said it's the road now. We don't know, so we are staying. But you say that's the road to go. You say you know it. Lead us now. Go forward. We'll follow you. He said, no, you go. I know that you will make it if you go there. Anybody, I know it's right. But that person is not a leader. Yes, maybe he knows. Yes, maybe what he's saying is right. But he's never done it. He's never done it, and he's not even ready to do it. He's too timid. He's too scared to take risk. I was reading a comment yesterday. I did a video the other day about my explanation. And somebody came out there and said that, because I said I'm coming to Nigeria, Nigeria will be changed. This person said, this is what I don't like about this son that Elijah is too proud. How can you say Nigeria, you come to Nigeria, Nigeria will change? What about all of the people that are there? You don't have a iota of humility in you. Okay, that's the way you say it now. But I see it differently. I'm telling you that I see the way out, and I'm ready to lead the road out without being political. I'm ready to, show you, take you by the hand and take you out of the grooves that you are in, out of the wood that you are in, out of the hood that you are in. I know the way. Should I just say I don't know and lie to you, and that's what you like? Or you want me to be like the Nigerian leaders that say, okay, yeah, that's the way to do it, that's the way to do it, that's the way to do it, but you will never stand up to do it. And that's one thing I like about people, all these young people that are coming out on the political scene to do. At least they are coming out to say, we want to do something. We know, like Showore, people would also say he's proud because, and Mongalu and other people, they are ready to stand up to say, hey, let's take the bull by the horn and let's do something. They want to act. So it's not enough to just be a professor. Professors are like this, boardroom professors or classroom professors. What do? They sit down in classrooms and tell you and teach you how to become a millionaire, right? But they never made million in their lives. They never do business in their life. They are teaching economics. They are teaching management. They are teaching this and that. They are teaching you head knowledge. They see it. They know how to do it. They seem to know how to. They write books about it. They talk about it. Just like you see people in the parliament are like that too. They sit in there and talk. This is the way to do it. This is the way to do it. But they never step out to lead the road, to do it. Those kind of people are not leaders. At best, you could say they are commentators or professors. Commentators or professors. They know how to do things. They all say they see something. They know something, but they don't step out. They don't lead the road. They don't pursue what they see. They don't pursue implementation of what they say. They don't get up and put in their energy to pursue and do what they think they know or they see. So even though they are better than the first category, but they too end up complaining. And those are the kind of people we also have in Nigeria, a lot of them. Everybody knows how to resolve the problem of Nigeria, but they never resolve anything. Well, that is the category that we call commentators or professors. So they have sight. They are better than the first one. The first one, they only have eyes, but they don't have sight. They only look, but they don't see. But these ones, at least, they don't just look, but they see too. But they don't have vision. You see. They have sight, but they don't have vision. The first ones have eyes, but they don't have sight. The second category have sight, but they don't have vision. Now, let's talk about the third category of people that the way we see, the third way people see. These are people who are able to see the problem and see the solution, and yet pursue what they see, and they go after it. They go to do it. They see the way out, and they stand up and do it. And they are willing to do it. They go to do what they say. But they mostly depend on themselves to do it. They mostly depend on their ability to do what they are doing. They are good. They are normally people we call successful people, achievers. They are successful people. But when I look right now at the new category, at the new generation of politicians that are coming up in Nigeria right now, like Mongalu, like Showore, like Tope Fasua, and other people, that is where I think they are. I think they are people who are able not just to look, but they actually seeing. So they have eyes. They don't just have eyes. They have sight. They don't just have sight, but they even have vision too. But before I get to, let me talk more about this category of people. So, but the problem they have is they see what could be done, and they are ready to go and do it, and they actually go to do it. But it is all around and about them, what they are able to do. So they have trust and faith in themselves, in what they can do, but they don't carry people along so much. They don't have the ability to let all other people see what they see, and so be able to do at the same time with them what they are saying. They just majorly rely on what they can do. I will do this. I will give direction that this will be done. And that is what you see a lot in Shawore. And that's what you see a lot in a lot of these new generation people, leaders that are coming in. And the way that, what makes the old brigade politicians better than them, than the new ones, is that the old brigade politicians are able to not just say, okay, I can do this, but they are able to bring a whole lot of people along with themselves. They have the experience, they have the skills to be able to convince other leaders and other stakeholders to be on board with them. For example, when you look at APC or PDP, no matter how negative you think about all these parties, right? You can think evil as much as you want about them, but they have the fourth category. They are this fourth category of seeing that they have. What do I mean by this? The fourth category of seeing is those people who see, they can do what they say, they pursue what they say, but they also help other people to see with them what they say, and they're able to bring others along who see what they see and are able to also implement together with them at the same time. They are able to accommodate many other people who will see together with them and are able to, instead of one person, the previous one who sees and accomplishes and does it, is the only one mainly. Other people are only his helpers or supporters or a team. But in this case, you are able to bring in many other people you are not just the only one doing what you say that is possible to do by yourself, but you are actually bringing in many people who are also seeing at the same time what you are doing. So you have 100 people resolving one task instead of one person just resolving that task. And that is why the people in PDP are able to have such a massive followership and massive influence. And people in APC too, they are able to bring a lot of leaders and make them to see what they see. Now, somebody could say, well, it's just because of money. No, it's not just because of money. For example, there is something they call pact during this political time, when the young people were supposed to come together and pick one leader to lead them. There were only 10 or 20, less than 20 people, and they couldn't reach an agreement. But do you think that in the APC or PDP it's only 10 people or 20 people there? They have people that are stronger, bigger than all those 10, 20 people that were there in that park. And they have like thousands of those that have agreed to work together, that have been convinced, not just people to give money to, not just the masses now, but they themselves who have money themselves, who have vision themselves. Like, okay, let's just take PDP for example. They had like 13 former governors who are millionaires. All of them are millionaires. All the 13 people who wanted to contest are all millionaires or billionaires even. So all of them are self-sufficient, and all of them have followerships. They have followership, they have influence, they have followers. Either they have been president, they have been vice president, or they have been speaker, or they have been governor, or they have been something or the other, all of them. And yet, when they pick one person, all of them are able to say, okay, we are all having the same vision, we want to topple Buhari, and so because of that, we are ready to, submit our own ambition, and we are ready to work together as one. That is a greater level of leadership. You need to learn to see how to bring in other stakeholders, other leaders, to be able to see what you are saying and to agree with you. That is the highest level of saying. And these people are the true, what we call generational leaders. And the problem that I have with the leaders that we have, with these young politicians that are coming, new generation politicians in Nigeria, is that they are not generational leaders yet. They are still not able to make everybody see like with them and bring them on the same table and on the same platform, and for them to be able to see and work together. Everybody wants to be the champion, and they are still on the level of achievers because they are still being drawn by their success, by their ability to speak or by their ability to do this and that. They are still focusing on themselves. So the focus to them is more about them than on the vision to be done. But when you are on this fourth level of seeing that I'm talking about, you focus more on the thing to be done, on the vision to be done, on the vision that you are seeing, and you are able to make everybody to come and build that vision together than on yourself, on your own skill and your own ability of what you can do. Have I really confused all of you? Huh? Can I maybe let me just go around and repeat the 4 levels of leadership seeing, the leadership that where I'm talking about seeing, the ability to see. These are leadership levels. Okay, the first one is the one that are not leaders at all. Forget about them. They are observers. They're just observers through life. Don't what happened? That happened. It happened. You mean it? They just carry news or what they hear, what they say. They are just talking about the obvious things that happened. Something happened there. Somebody said that. Somebody said this. Those are just observers or wanderers. They just wander through life. So because they don't see with insight, they don't see with their mind, they see with their eyes. The second level of people, of leaders that I want to talk about that see the problem, they see the evil solution sometimes, they see what to do, they see that something can be done, they see, but they don't have the energy, the drive, the character, the willpower to stand up and go to pursue it and do it. But they will be commenting. They are commentators. They are the professors. They are the ones that call professors and commentators. So they comment, and that's what we have on our television. Go and put on, you try me, prove me wrong. Go and put on any Nigerian television on YouTube, channel for example. Go and hear them talking. Everybody is a professor. Everybody is wise. Everybody knows what is wrong. They even know what to do. But make you do them now. If you say you know this thing, make you do it. Go ahead and do it. And that's what, but our country is like we value talk. We value those people who can make good speech. And that's so sad. That's so sad. But that's the second category. The fourth category of leaders or people who see, the way people see, is the people who see the solution, the problem, and they see the solution as well. And they are even ready to go ahead and attack and resolve the problem. But the whole method is about them and surrounding them, their personality. They want to do it themselves because they are concerned about success and achievements. They are used to success. They want they know that they just want attention, but they believe in themselves, and they believe in themselves overcrowds the picture they are painting. So most people will see them more than the picture. And that's what I see with the new generation of politicians that are coming. So they are saying, they just want you to believe them. They are saying, I can do it, I will do it. And maybe they can do something. But your success will be limited. But what we want you to do, we want you to be a transgenerational leader. And who is a transgenerational leader? That's the fourth level of leadership, of the level of seeing, vision. And that is when you see what the problem is, you see what to do, and you know that and you are ready to go and do it, but you also understand that if I try to do it myself alone, it will be limited success. So you are able to downplay your own self and magnify the vision so much that everybody else sees it, and they are overwhelmed by the vision that even people who are equal to you or bigger than you, they are all ready to follow you to go and bring that big vision that you see, that you have painted to them, to become a reality. So the ability to carry other people along to be building. So instead of you alone building, to have 100 people like you, 1,000 people like you building along with you, seeing the same thing and building the same thing, that is generational leadership. And that is the kind of leadership that we need. It's all about seeing and what you do with what you see. So thank you so much. I think I've made my point today in that regard, and I will be back tomorrow. But before then, please go and share this message. Share. Go and share the message. Share the message with your friends and family. Go and tag the people you love and care about and put it in their inboxes. And also, if you want to buy my books, you can read them for free, actually, on Kindle Unlimited. You can also buy them on Amazon. And you can also, but if you want to buy them cheaper than on Amazon, you can write to my office, which is dssbooks@gmail.com. If you write there, it will be cheaper than on Amazon. And for those of you who want to join my mentorship class, we have a mentorship program that is free of charge, and is on Amazon, and it's on SundayAdelajaBlog.com. SundayAdelajaBlog.com/mentorship. SundayAdelajaBlog.com/mentorship. If you want to be receiving our messages on daily basis, send your telephone number, WhatsApp number to our WhatsApp number. Our own WhatsApp number is +38 098 596 3838. So please go and send your telephone number to us, and we will get back in touch with you. And we'll be sending you the messages every day. If you want to come to Ukraine, want to visit Ukraine, you can write to guest@godembassy.org. Or if you want to come for the next HMT, you should write to HMT, History Makers Training, HMT@godembassy.org. So that's all for today. See you tomorrow. Peace.
Good afternoon. My name is Florence. I came all the way from Highland to attend the History Maker training. I came since Sunday, and my life has just been transformed. I actually heard about the History Maker training on the internet, listening to Pastor Sunday preaching on the internet, and I felt so blessed. Immediately I heard, the way his mindset about ministry, I decided to be following him, and I started following him since June of this year on the internet, just listening to his message. And those kind of messages is a life transforming one. Since I started listening to him, I've seen more to ministry than just being a Christian and looking forward to heaven straight away, because that was what I was doing. I never knew I have to actually make an impact on earth before going to my Father. So since I decided I was going to come for the training, and the training has just been what I was expecting, even more. I've seen, we've been everywhere. They took us out to all the rehabilitation center. They've got loads of centers, transforming life centers that transform people's life. We've met with some of their pastors that were former drug addicts, and now they are men of God. They are businessmen. We've met with members of the political parties here that actually met the Lord through Pastor Sunday's ministry, that were on the street. We've met with lots of them, and I never knew that ministry is all about changing lives, because that was what Jesus came on earth to do. He came, he died for us. He came and laid down his life, and that's the kind of life we should be living on earth. We should be out there changing people's lives, letting the hopeless, the common people, letting them know that God loves them more than they think. And that is what I've come to do here, to know how to go about it, because I'm no more going to sit in church and allow people to, the hopeless ones. Most people are committing suicide every day because they don't have any purpose to life. They don't know that there is a God that loves them, that have created them to make an impact on earth. I'm going to fulfill my purpose. I'm going to do my own part. And that is why I've come here, to train myself, so that when I go back to my community where I came from, I'm going to change lives. The Lord is going to use me, not just to be in that nation, but the Lord is going to use me for the people of the nation, and the Lord is going to use me to transform lives. And that's why I've come here. And Pastor Sunday, I don't know where to start talking about that man of God. The Lord has actually brought him here to change nations, to impact so many lives. He's a different ball game. Is a different story. When you meet Pastor Sunday Adelaja, all his goal, all he's after is to send people, is to train people that will train others. That's all his ministry is all about. And that's what the quality you see in great leaders, in people that are actually leaders. That's this kind of quality that I see in him. It's not all about himself. He wants people's life transformed. He wants, people to discover their purpose. And I can assure you, if you want to make it down to this training, you will never remain the same. God bless you. Thank you.
If you have been watching our videos and maybe you enjoy them, maybe you don't enjoy them, but still, we need you to help us spread the word. And for that to happen, we only need you to take 5 little steps. Please help us spread this word by liking the video. Then, if you have not yet subscribed to our channel, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We also need you to press the notification button, and the way to do that is to click on the bell. You see the bell there? Click on it. Then, of course, leave your comments. Let's know what you're thinking about each video. And finally, we need you to go and share the word. Share this video on your Facebook timeline, on your Instagram, and every other platform that you have. All right? Let's win the world for Christ. Thank you so much. Peace.